weekly message from Jesus. I'm Barry Strohm. I'll be doing the channeling today. Have to pardon the bandage. I went to see my dermatologist this week, and he managed to find something. So there you go. Our Father's waiting, and let us begin. Good morning, everybody. I want to thank you for tuning in. Today, I'm going to talk about living and learning. Now, all of you out there are obviously living, but my question for you is, are you learning? From the time of birth, you learn. Your parents teach you things. I try to influence you. Many people try to influence your lives. It is what you learn as you live that's what is important. I would hope that my weekly messages help you learn. Oh, you're going to continue to live until the time you return to me in heaven. But what lessons are you going to learn? Each week, I speak to you about common sense in life. Common sense in life is helping others. Oh, I know, you know I'm going to say it again. It's doing unto others as you would have them do unto you. If you show anger, they'll show anger to you. That should be a lesson that you learn. You should learn not to show anger. You should learn not to show hatred. Do you enjoy being hated by someone else? I think the answer is probably no, although there are some people out there that seem to thrive upon it. When you need help, would you like someone else to help you? See, the lessons of life are all just common sense. All of the lessons that you learn are the product of what goes on around you. Today, evil is very prevalent. Many problems are arising in your world. Many of them you basically have no control over, but many of them you do. Each week I speak to you of electing officials that have your best interest at heart. There are many people in your government, both state and national, that only care about creating wealth and power. If you take time to listen, you will see who those people are. There are people that go into government only to accumulate great wealth. You can see who those people are. They start poor, and by the time they get out, they're multimillionaires. There's only one way that can take place. Once again, this is all common sense. Look at your elected leaders that will help you. What's so difficult about that? Many people get tied down in ideologies, and those ideologies hide their common sense. For instance, there are many people of you out there that are overwhelmed by the concept of freedom of choice concerning abortion. When I created humans, I created the female to give birth to a child. Life doesn't just come at birth. The soul enters the womb of the woman and of that of the unborn child. That child has a life plan that's been carefully laid out. And when you destroy that life, you destroy that life plan. That child or soul never has the ability to learn the lessons that it needed to learn. It has to come back, start over. Okay. So many people say, that is my body, it's my choice. That is very, very correct. You make choices throughout your life, and those choices affect what happens when you come home in heaven. We send you back with a life plan. If you follow it, it's great. Nothing will go wrong. If you don't, well, you're on your own. I gave you free will. That's your choice. You had free will to decide to even come back. My hope for you was that you would live and learn. Each week, I speak to you. Some listen, some don't. I know that. Some pass on my words, some don't. I know that as well. I could snap my fingers and evil would be gone. But then there would be no purpose to humans living on Earth. Many of you are living complex lives. Your occupations keep you very busy. They keep you away from your family. And often the woman is left to raise the children on their own. There are many problems for humans, and they're growing. Humans are reaching a tipping point. They're either going to have to decide to follow my words or not. That's your choice. It always will be your choice as long as humans are on the earth. And I'm not going to interfere. Humans will walk the earth as long as they don't kill each other. It's kind of that simple, isn't it? Humans have developed weapons of mass destruction on the way to their great technological learnings. You need to learn more so that you can adapt to the other civilizations that are around you, many of which you have no idea. Evil and technologies have created many, many bad situations. I want you to think about what it means to be free. There are many that don't have that luxury. If you live in a place like China, government tells you what to do. They tell you how many children to have, tell you what work to do, what the government needs of you. Freedom is a very, very important choice. If you choose to lose your freedom, then you have truly not learned the lessons of life that I sent you back to learn. I want you to look around. I want you to unclutter your lives. Think about all the time that you waste. Now, you may not be doing it intentionally. You may be being led by people that are trying to lead you down the wrong path. Life can be simplistic. Stand back and look at what is taking place around you. Consider when people are wasting time around you. If that's taking place, help them become more efficient. Now, there are many situations where people are going to walk away from you. Many people, if you say, "Oh, I believe in God," they're going to think you're a crackpot. Well, that's their choice. You've made your choice to speak for me, which is the proper choice, I would point out. And individuals have made the choice not to follow my words. You can try, but quite often they're going to ignore you. They're going to ridicule you. Think about what they did to me when I walked the earth. They would laugh at me, think I was crazy. Some wanted to throw stones, some wanted to hurt me, and there were many that wanted to kill me. I knew that before I came back. That's not part of your life lessons. I had a very unique life lessons because I had to teach people about worshiping a single God. Today, you have access to an incredible amount of information. You can live and you can learn. You can learn the right messages or you can learn the wrong messages. It is only you that can separate right from wrong. I wish that sometimes I wish I hadn't given you free will. It would have been a lot easier for all of us over on this side if we hadn't done that. If I hadn't given you free will, you could all be living at peace. But then there would be no reason for you to return. You only advance in heaven through learning the lessons of lives. You have to live many, many lives to learn all those lessons. I created your planet. I want you to look around and see just how perfect it is for the human environment. You have gorgeous mountains, you got gorgeous oceans, you got rivers, you got everything you need to succeed. I assured that before I let you evolve to the point where you are. You lived and you learned. Now, sadly, many of you are learning to destroy your environment. Well, that's going to have a bad effect in the future. It's not too late. You can all learn to help respect the environment as your population grows. Live and learn. Learn what is truly important. Your family is important. Helping others is important. Following my messages is important. That's all part of the living and learning process. I come to you each week to help you learn. If you learn, then you will live more successfully. And when you return, you will look back and say it was a wonderful life. I've given many of you the blessings of wealth. Please share that with others. That wealth isn't going to do you any good when you return. You return to me with the same possessions you did when you were born. Nothing. Only the experiences of what you have learned through life. Please share these messages. They're incredibly important. If people take time to listen to my words, they cannot help but apply common sense to their lives. Help spread these words. It is probably the most important thing that you can do. So thank you for listening. I assure you that I will return to you again next week, and I'll have another message. You may think it's important, and you may not think it's important. That's your choice. I can give you the information, and it's your choice to live and learn. So I bless all of you. Goodbye, and I will speak with you again next week. Thank you, Father. Another very impressive message as always. We will return to you again next week. We'll have another message. Please tell your friends. We love all of you. Goodbye.